One of the arguments that I hear a lot is that we have to do these fawn ops, whether in the Arctic or elsewhere, because we have to protect American shipping and keep the sea lanes open. But the first question I always ask in those cases is, protect it from whom? What state or naval power is presently threatening to block traffic, with the potential of maybe Iran sometimes periodically threatening in the Gulf of Hormuz? But in terms of the global sea lanes, no one's threatening that. China's not going to shut the sea lanes off because they need it desperately for their own economy and their own commerce. They've got to be able to ship things back and forth. Russia is the same way. They need those lanes open. No one is threatening to close them. If that should ever change, then now it is appropriate to send U.S. warships to help keep those lanes open. So if that should change, we have the power on a moment's notice to keep those lanes open if that happens. But by just saying that it theoretically could happen, so we need to send troops, is just not accurate, and it's not helpful because it's not necessary. If the Russians ever do militarize the Arctic in a way that actually threatens commerce and threatens freedom of navigation from any country, that can change the dynamic. And now then we can start to take a little bit more proactive action, because now then there is an actual threat that needs to be countered. But so far, again, just Russian ships sailing in the waters does not mean that there needs to be a military response. They actually incur a lot of expense to do that and gain very little other than potential prestige. But that doesn't change the facts on the ground anywhere, because Russia is also very keenly aware that our naval power is far greater than their entire fleet. And they know that, so they're not going to risk anything. I think a lot of it is that they want to gain prestige by the impression that they have the ability to project power, but really all they're doing is sailing their boats around in the water and making a lot of noise.